Welcome to INTERGENDERACTION, an Erasmus Plus project funded by the European Commission. In this episode, we'll talk about motivation and well-being in multigenerational teams, and why it's essential to take life stages into account to create healthier, more inclusive, and sustainable workplaces. Within the same team, people may be living through very different life phases. Some are just starting their careers, eager to learn, grow, and shape their professional identity. Others are in a stage of consolidation, perhaps balancing work with family responsibilities or leadership ambitions. And there are those approaching retirement, for whom balance, legacy, and recognition take on greater meaning. Assuming that everyone is motivated by the same things or needs the same kind of support is a common mistake. Needs evolve over time, and recognizing these differences is not only a sign of emotional intelligence, it's also an effective management strategy. Motivation, like well-being, is not static. It shifts with personal priorities, social contexts, and the professional challenges each individual faces. When these differences are overlooked, silent tensions can arise. Younger people may feel their energy and ideas go unnoticed, mid-career professionals may feel stuck between pressure and monotony, and older employees may feel that their experience is no longer valued. These mismatches have a direct impact on workplace climate, performance, and engagement. On the other hand, when life stages are acknowledged and supported, conditions improve significantly for everyone. People feel motivated, understood, and accompanied throughout their careers. This can involve offering more flexible schedules or working models, adapting training programs, redefining recognition systems, or creating listening spaces where each generation can express its expectations and needs. It's important to remember that promoting well-being in multigenerational teams is not just about material benefits or wellness programs. It also means creating an environment of emotional respect, where people feel safe, valued, and part of a shared purpose. Psychological safety, a sense of meaning, and trusting relationships are essential pillars of well-being at any age. Moreover, taking life stages into account doesn't mean labeling or limiting people based on their age. Quite the opposite, it invites us to understand that motivation is personal, dynamic, and complex. Some young people may seek stability, while older workers may still want to grow and take on new challenges. Listening without assuming, asking before judging, and offering flexible options instead of rigid norms can make a real difference. Generational diversity should not be seen as a problem to solve, but as a valuable resource for designing more fair and responsive well-being strategies. Organizations that embrace this perspective become spaces where everyone, regardless of age, can find meaning, belonging, and a sense of future. When that happens, motivation stops being scarce and becomes a shared force. Organizations that adopt this life stage approach to motivation and well-being don't just retain talent, they also build more empathetic, innovative, and adaptable teams. Instead of enforcing one-size-fits-all solutions, they offer personalized paths that respect and reflect the uniqueness of each professional journey. Leadership plays a key role in this process. Active listening, empathetic management, and flexibility toward individual realities are no longer just soft skills. They are core leadership competencies for the 21st century. Conscious leadership understands that taking care of people's well-being is also taking care of the organization's future. That's all for today. Thank you for joining us in this episode of INTERGENDERACTION. If you want to keep exploring how to foster intergenerational inclusion and well-being at work, visit our official website intergenderaction.eu and follow us on social media.